Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a how to do a ballerina French twist. This is a hairstyle that definitely took me a lot of time and practice to master, and I definitely wouldn't call myself an expert, but I've gotten to the point where I can do it pretty fast and pretty cleanly so that the end product is ready for a show. I have pretty fine hair, and I know everybody has different types of hair, thick, curly. Mine is wavy and pretty fine, so if you have curly, thick hair or really fine hair, it might be a little different and you might need to use a different technique or change little things along the way, but this is how to do a basic ballerina French twist. So let's get started. So to get started, we're going to need a couple of things. The first thing, obviously, we're going to need is a brush. I just use a regular wet brush, and it's pretty and pink. It's Framer. I just got it from Amazon. Doesn't matter. Whatever type of brush you want to use is totally fine. The next thing we're going to need, this is a must in my opinion, is a smoothing brush. I don't know where I got this. I think I got it at the dollar store like years ago, but this brush has been my lifesaver. It has been the thing that has gotten me to do French twists really well. I don't know what it is about this brush, but it's great. The next thing you're going to need is a spray bottle. So I use this spray bottle. It's from Walgreens, and I just fill it with water. The reason I use this spray bottle or water with my hair is because I find that if I use water before, I get way less wispies and hair flying out, and it's much easier to keep my hair in place throughout the day. But again, you might have a little bit of different hair and you might find that this step isn't necessary, so if that's the case, then you can get rid of it. And then the next thing you're going to need for a French twist, and this is also optional, but if you're doing this for a show, I'm a ballerina, so I need a lot of hairspray. This is Suave, but any hairspray will work. This, like the water bottle, helps to keep all the hairs in place so that if you're performing or, if you don't want wispies throughout the day, it keeps everything in place. And I use this a little bit before and a little bit at the end, and I'll show you when we go through the tutorial. And then the last thing we're going to need today is bobby pins, obviously. So a French twist is a hairstyle done without a hair tie, which was a little scary to me at first. I was like, how are bobby pins gonna hold my hair in place without a hair tie? It's kind of scary, right? Especially for a show where you're moving around, turning, jumping, you want your hair to be really in place. But anyway, I use these scrunchy bobby pins. They're just the small ones that don't open. I don't know if you can see it. But yeah, a lot of my friends find that the ones that are a little bit wider set, let me show you. They're like the hair pins, not bobby pins. They work a lot better for them. They're kind of like that, they're open. But again, this is kind of all trial and error for your hair. Everybody has different hair and everybody is going to find different ways to make their hair stay in a French twist because it is a tricky hairstyle. So the first thing we're going to do today is wet our hair. And so you're just going to want to spray this all over evenly to, get the water in there, make sure it is stays a little bit more, especially if you have clean hair and your hair is slippery. I found that water really helps. You can also take a shower before. That's what I used to do, but I've gotten lazy. But here we go. So now that my hair is damp, it's not completely soaked through, but it is damp. You're gonna make sure before starting the actual French twist that you have a nice straight part in there, which I already do, but if you don't, I would go ahead and do that because whatever part you have now is gonna be the part that you're gonna have in the French twist, obviously. So the next step we're going to do is the French twist. So to start, I'm going to take my brush and I'm going to bring my hair into a low ponytail. So without a hair tie. So I'm going to bring my hair back into a low ponytail. And I like to make sure that the hair, rather than going straight down, it goes almost sideways, even though I'm bringing it into a low ponytail. To the other side. Bring it at my ear. Make sure it's straight back, everything. This is the part where you want to make sure everything's pretty smooth, and even sometimes now it takes me a few tries to do a French twist, which is fine. I used to get so frustrated, which will probably happen, but it gets easier with time. So once you have your low ponytail, as you can see, I'm grabbing it with my left hand. You're going to take your right hand, you're going to grab the hair, and this part is super important. You're only going to twist the hair down here twice, just 2 times, and not too tightly. So here I go, twisting twice. 1 and 2. Once you're there, you're going to take your hair with your right hand, and you can help your left hand can help you manipulate it up. And you're going to bring it straight up. So I'm going to take with my left hand, bring it straight up. Now here we're kind of starting to see the look of a French twist. So the next step is to kind of manipulate the hair so that it goes straight side rather than going down like it is now. So I'm going to take my right hand and I'm kind of going to manipulate the hair going up. Manipulating it so it goes straight side. And this could be a really good time to take your smoothing brush, which I'm going to do right now, and smooth your hair sideways, going directly side. And once you have something you like, make sure you're getting that left side too. Once you have something that you like, you're going to take your right hand and your left, and you're going to twist 2 more times. 1, 2, or you could even do 3. 3, 4, as long as your hair is. I forgot my hair is long. And you're going to take your right hand now, and you're going to take 2 fingers. You're going to go under your hair right here, and you're going to do kind of like a loop-de-loop. You're going to bring your hand all the way around to there, and that's where the bun on top of your head comes from. Now we're just going to start adding bobby pins so that it stays in place. The next step, once you have the shape of your French twist, is to add bobby pins to make sure that it's secure. An important thing to remember is that the more bobby pins up here in this little bun part, you can see it, the better, because that is what is holding your French twist up. And so now that we have our French twist, we're just going to put some hairspray to hold it in place. So, you know, this is just hairspray. You can do it however you like. I don't like to put that much unless I'm doing a show, but the more you put in front over here and here, the less wispies you'll have. But yeah, I'm not going to put too much right now. Get all the flyaways away. And so here's the final product. It's not perfect, but I mean, I could probably wear it for a show. And that's it. It will hold in place for class, for your jumps and your turns, or even if you just want to go to a fancy event and you want a French twist. This is a great video to watch. If you enjoyed this video today, please subscribe to my channel and click the like button below. Also, feel free to comment any questions, comments, or concerns below, and I'll make sure to answer them. Thanks, guys. See you next time.